my friend. Welcome back. This is your third day in a row that you're meditating. Maybe it's the first time ever in your life. Maybe you've done it many times. It doesn't matter. What it matters is what is bringing to your life. And by the way, if you want to share it with me, I'm so keen to hear whatever you have find out in your journey. Yeah, so do not hesitate to comment under this video, to reply to the email, to reach me in my DMs. Please, I'm always so enthusiastic about conversations around anything that concerns meditation, but in general, our inner world. Today I would like to talk about time. First of all, let's approach it in a practical way. Are you meditating in the morning or before you go into bed, or maybe in the middle of the day whenever you have 10 minutes? Just notice, and maybe you're changing between times. You're not regularly always meditating in the morning, so you can really notice the difference when you meditate in a certain time of the day. And personally, I am an early morning meditator. The best way for me to really enjoy the calmness of the sea level is when I open my eyes first thing in the morning. I struggle a lot in the evening. I feel that I have all that charge from the day, and probably it would be then a very good idea for me to implement more of that evening practices rather than the morning. So we want to always go where it's a little bit more challenging or triggering, not because we want to effort into something. By all means, start with what is easy for you and keep it easy as much as possible. But just thinking about my own journey, I know that now is the time to transition into even like a double meditation. And it might sound like, oh my God, I don't have that time of the day to do it morning and evening. And I'm with you there. I like structure. I'm a Capricorn. Time is very valuable to me. And so sometimes I go into scarcity mode about time. Pretty much. I don't know about you, but I think it's a very general condition of the mind. The mind wants us to survive, and so it needs to know that we are productive. There is also some cultural programming there. And so sitting, doing nothing twice a day, it might feel like, being useless and doing nothing, like in that negative way, right? And so here I am telling you the secret. Actually, meditating creates time. And what do I mean by that? I mean that for every minute that you're sitting here in stillness and silence, you will create more time during the day. So let's move away from that concept of like, okay, my teacher told me I have to meditate 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the day, in the evening, and maybe 10 minutes at lunch break, or half an hour morning and half an hour evening. I do not have 1 hour spare to take away from my day. So that's how we think. Oh my God, I have to now remove 1 hour out of the 24 only hours that we have during the day to give it to this. I cannot. So here I am telling you that because you've dedicated that 1 hour or 20 minutes, whatever it is, to your day, you're actually multiplying the time of your day. In the end, time is really a construct of the mind. We are used to think in this like linear time, space, reality. But by taking this shower, remember yesterday I was talking that meditation is like taking a shower, cleaning, seeing through seeing through and getting to the bottom of things. And it's also a beautiful training for the mind to be more focused and having more clarity. This creates, let me say it this way, this makes us do the things that we would do in X amount of time in half that amount of time. Yeah, does it make sense? So there is a real, I would say, measurable benefit of using your time to meditate, measure into a much more quick and centered and balanced and focused during my day. So it takes all my tasks, I can do them in a more focused, cleared, and quick way. And then there is, and we're going a little bit deeper here, there is when we are really diving into the consciousness realm that does not work in this time, linear time realm, we realize the time is an illusion. It's an illusion, it's a very useful illusion for the mind. But I think you already have a glimpse of that. It's just that we don't really believe that. So meditating also sends us down there where we can access that infinite source of energy and time. Probably time at that point is not the right word. We should find a new word for it. I will think about it and let you know. So this is why, I wanted to talk about all these things. And again, this is day 3. Maybe you don't realize any of this. Maybe you're like, what she's talking about? I'm like, oh, I don't understand, or I don't feel anything, I don't perceive anything that she's saying. Do not worry. It's just 3 days that you're meditating in your whole life. It's a way like, I'm not also, I don't want to create expectation. Yes, remember I said drop the expectation. It's more like I want you to tell you this thing. So if it ever happens to you, you know what I'm talking, like you have that anchor point of saying, oh yeah, I see. And also you are more open to see those little signs during your day when that task that usually or were planning to take in 1 hour time, it's actually done in 20 minutes. So I don't want you to think that that is random. I want you to think, I don't want you to think, I'm not trying to convince you again, but like watch that link between meditation and these kind of things happen. And that's why, one of the many reasons why meditating is good for you and for me and for everybody. Okay, let's start with the practice. So find your favorite seated position. And if you need to move a little bit before we start, remember we move so that later we don't. To move the mouth like this, in this very funny way, helps a lot to release that jaw tension. And then when you're ready, relax the body, find a fixed point in front of you, look at that point, blink your eyes a couple of times until your eyes naturally will close. Your whole face is relaxed. Relax your shoulders and arms and hands. Relax your hips and legs. Relax the jaw. Relax any other corner of your body that you know has the tendency to collect some tension. And today we're going to add one little thing to our meditation. We keep stillness our main key to this portal of into consciousness, and we give an anchor to the mind, which is our breath. So bring the attention to your abdominal area and notice that wave of inhalation and exhalation that moves this area. When you inhale, the belly expands. When you exhale, the belly retracts towards the spine. And so that's it for today. This is all you want to do. Observe the breath expanding your abdomen, relaxing your abdomen. And that's also the only movement that is happening in your body. Any other temptation of moving, adjusting, scratching can dissolve into perfect stillness. And every time you get lost in some unconscious train of thoughts, bring your awareness back to the breath, to the abdominal region, to each inhalation and each exhalation. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Blink your eyes a couple of times until they want to stay open. Take in the surroundings. Maybe you see different colors. I feel the urge to stretch right now, so you can do it too. And so, how did you perceive these 10 minutes? Were they really 10 minutes? Did they feel so long? Or they pass by so quickly, right? So every time it's like that. With the meditation, sometimes it flies, sometimes it never ends. The same in life. So that's why I'm like planting this little seed of questioning time as we know it, and planting the seed of starting to observe how this is influencing your day. Once again, I invite you to share with me, ask questions, give me feedbacks so that we can make the best out of this week together. So I'm always available for you, and I'll see you tomorrow.